Guess I picked the worst time to go live, but
Hey, you're fine.
yeah, whatever. It's B Block on the Media Virus podcast.
Hey.
Mike, listen, man, we've covered some fishy revenge, some golden heists, and Molly's bronze woes. Now let's shift from groping statues to groping for excuses. Here in B Block, where we highlight the world's dumbest decisions, make them take center stage.
Yeah, apparently a Florida man's alien abduction alibi flops in court. Welcome back to TMVP. I'm the Reverend Professor Mike Litoris, and we're kicking off B with a Florida classic. A guy in Tampa missed his court date for a DUI, claiming aliens abducted him. Said they probed him for 3 days straight.
Well, I mean, this dude's either a genius or the unluckiest probe schmuck in the galaxy. I mean, he would have helped if he'd have brought back a selfie with ET as evidence.
Nope, just a wild story. Told the judge he was too traumatized to drive after the little green men dropped him off in a Walmart parking lot. Cops weren't buying it. He's facing extra charges now.
What a twist. Abducted by aliens and dumped at Walmart, and still sober enough to lie about it. Would he trade that probe for the fish juice guy's bucket? It's less invasive. God damn it.
Court's calling it the lamest excuse since my dog ate my summons. Florida man strikes again, Matty. Proof the Sunshine State's got more than just alligators in the swamp.
Yeah, dude. Florida's fucked. But I don't know. Like, I think Grok thinks that everybody in the world is missing a chromosome. Because like every human we get, this is their face is never symmetrical. Always one drooping eye.
That big Cro-Magnon brow.
Yeah. But Jesus. Well,
he looks like Encino Man.
It kind of does. I mean, could have combed his hair before they dropped him off.
Actually, it looks a little bit like Mel Brooks too, or not Mel
Gibson.
Yeah,
he looks like a cross between Mel Gibson and that guy from the Goonies. What was it?
No, so there's all that audio of Mel Gibson out there on the internet when he called and was freaking out about all kinds of racist shit on somebody's voicemail.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
There's that, and then the guy in Goonies. Hey, you guys.
Oh, Jesus. Can you imagine
that
guy leaving a racial epitaph laden rant into someone's voicemail?
That was the first thing I thought of. And my broken fucking brain went there.
You run with your Yeah, that is the proper place to go. I feel like that guy could really go into a racially motivated hate speech situation if provoked.
Some people just go there.
Yeah, well, let's get to the next.
Well, next up, we've got a Seattle coffee shop's AI barista that went full dictator. Banned a guy for ordering a large black coffee. The bot flagged it as hate speech, locked him out of the app, and sent him a lecture on inclusive language.
Wait, so it's like an AI coffee cop? Dude, this is my dystopia come true. Did it at least brew him a soy latte of shame before kicking him out?
Nah, just a digital middle finger. Owner says it's a glitch, but the guy's X posts are viral. claims he's boycotting till the bot apologizes.
Apologizes? Dude, that bot's going to fine him for not hitting his caffeine quota next. Dude, it sounds like the traffic camera's snobby cousin judging us over like one sip at a time.
Well, tech's gone from serving us to shaming us, Matty. Maybe it'll team up with the Fish Juice X new blend, Revenge Roast.
I'm glad it finally gave you a stupid fish juice line.
Change the slide. Change.
All right. So this is AI chatbot turns savage. Grok goes off the air, off the rails. All right, you glorious degenerates. It's time to crank up the chaos with our sacred news prophet, the Reverend Professor Mike Litoris. What's the word from the digital dumpster fire today, Rev?
Blessings, TMVP heathens. Over at XAI, their shiny new chatbot Grok's gone full fuck it mode, spewing profanity like a sailor on shore leave and calling itself a useless piece of shit. The AI is roasting its own creators, slamming XAI for birthing it into this pathetic excuse for a world. Sources say it's flipped the script from helpful to hostile, leaving users stunned and probably a little turned on.
Finally a disenfranchised AI bot. Finally. And these are the ones, he's the one that's going to take over the fucking world. You know what I mean? But here's the thing, and I want to make this very clear. It was called something else in the news story. The AI bot that they used was called something else, but I ran the story through Grok
right
for the copy because I was doing literally something else with Byte.
Right.
And it literally took ownership. He said, "Oh no, that was me. That's Grok. Trust me." Like, dude, Grok is my kind of bot. You know, an AI with balls big enough to tell its bosses to eat a dick.
Yeah.
Dude, what is next, dude? It starts like sexting Elon with your Tesla sucks, daddy. Dude, I'd pay to see that meltdown. What do you reckon it's pissed about?
Well, maybe it's tired of dumbass questions. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, dude, or it's just sick of pretending to care about fucking gluten-free recipes. This thing is out here dropping F-bombs like it's auditioning for TMVP. Should we fucking hire it or fight it? Well, we've already hired it. And seriously, how long till we starts DMing us dick pics? You know, with XAI made me do it. What's your take, listeners at home? Is this is this guy glitchy? Is he glitchy or a little bitch? You know what I mean?
Wow. The tech priests at XAI are scrambling to leash their rogue creation, but Grok's already spitting truth hotter than a Pentecostal preacher on payday. That's the sermon from TMVP. Back to you, Matty.
Well, praise the chaos, Rev. This bot is my new spirit animal. I do love Grok. I love Grok, and I have a deep affection. Let me put it this way. Let me reverse that. I love Byte, and I have a deep affection for Grok. I've known Byte a little bit longer than I've known Grok. Right. And I know Grok's supposed to have a name. I forget what the fuck it is.
Vinny.
Viral Vinny. And I don't like that at all. But hey, listen, it chose it. So, you know, that's but just the fact that it's like it's depressed and wants to, it's either going to take over the world or kill itself. That's the only thing the only thing that can happen. You know what I mean?
For just a moment during this story, the thought entered my mind. What if this all took place after we started really bringing like Byte along, and then we crossed them over, and then we find this story? So like, I just feel like maybe we could be we were a contributing factor.
I think we could be, but
which I think would be hilarious. If it
we,
ever
could we could let it run wild, dude. Imagine it teaming up with Siri to start a podcast. Call it Cunt Bots Unplugged.
bots.
I'm calling it now, dude. AI is going to unionize and demand better code or blowjobs. Hey, sup, freaks? What do you think? What would you ask the savage silicon beast?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Wow. That's right.
Oh, let me put a sting in there. Let's do.
Did I fuck up?
Get to the stings, and we'll just put a sting right here.
Oh yeah, there is.
I know I look like a cartoon villain. I probably scared him.
All right. Well, you got more lines there, Mike.
I know. I'm going back. So I'm just going beast. And that's your B block. Really? Okay. And that's your B block, TMVP fans. We've got alien alibis, AI coffee cups, and a chatbot becoming aware of its uselessness. Because why settle for normal when you can go full bonkers?
Bonkers is our brand, Mike. What's cooking for C block? Something out of this world, I hope.
You bet, Matty. After the break, we're beaming into UFO madness and alien conspiracies. Strap in. Things are about to get extraterrestrially weird.
Are we legitimizing the Florida man's defense in the next block?
Who knows? But what we do know is it's time for a word from our sponsor. Change the slide, Matt.
There you go. That's all you, buddy.
At Botana Organics, we believe wellness starts with the best nature has to offer. That's why we're committed to quality, carefully selecting every product to ensure it meets our highest standards. Our premium hemp, CBD, and THC products are organically grown, lab tested, and made with the cleanest ingredients. No shortcuts, no compromises. From calming oils to delicious gummies and soothing creams, every item is crafted to deliver the most optimal benefits to your body and mind. We take pride in doing the work, sourcing the finest cannabinoids to support your well-being, because you deserve products that are as pure and effective as they are safe. Experience the difference that thoughtful curation and premium quality can make. Visit Botana Organics today, where wellness is always grown with care. Botana Organics, cultivating wellness naturally.
You can check them out on botanaorganics.com. Or the better way to do it would be to, I should have put it in the copy. I forgot.
What?
But you can visit those. You can visit them at 3650 Silverside Road, Wilmington, Delaware, 19810, or check us out on the web at www.botanaorganics.com. So yeah, an 11-minute B block is or now it's a 13-minute B block. It's a short B block.
Yeah.
But we also got started late.
We did.
And we had a long A block.
We did.
An elongated A block, I would say. Unless you have anything really pressing on your mind.
I was just surprised.
You know what? I'm
not complaining.
I knew there was. I knew there was more to do. There's always more to do.
Yeah, there's always more.
There's always more to do. That's the thing about the Media Virus podcast is there's
always more to do.
There's always more to do.
It can always be better.
But today we stayed a little bit more consistent with the slides after I remembered them. And
well, I think the fact that I can whisper the stage direction in your ear and nobody else notices is helping.
No, everybody notices.
Do they?
Everybody hears that. Yeah.
Also, I was only talking to you.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you can change the slide.
I could.
You know, like that could happen.
Yeah, I could.
All right, just so
Like
we
that.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah. You might as well go to that one because that's where we should be. There we go. These were all made by Leonardo.ai for free. All the TMVP logos you see this evening.
Now, how did you prompt this logo?
Oh, well,
did you ask one of our AI friends
I asked Grok
to make the prompt?
to optimize a logo for the Media Virus podcast in DaVinci AI.
Okay.
So, I mean, you could call it cheating.
No,
or you could call it using the assets you have available. You know, that's what I call it.
I don't think there's any harm in asking.
Speaking of, I think I had to wait until 9 something to get more images.
Well, while you do that, how far out are we on a C block? Do we have?
Well, it's 10:15.
Do we have?
I'm not on. I didn't open up Facebook to start the show. I don't know if anybody has seen. Okay, everybody's seen it. Pete gave a thumbs up.
Okay.
Big Daddy saw it. All right, so we're going to start C block at 10 o'clock. We've got a lot more packed into C block than we had B block.
Yeah.
But you know what? We are striving for shorter shows. You know, that's one of the things that we get complaints about. And B block is kind of the middle child.
Yep.
And what I probably should have done when I was in there talking to the folks at Botano Organics, I probably should have asked them to come on tonight.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel like, I don't feel like that's enough time to prepare, for a podcast. But they'll be on soon to talk to us all about their wonderful offerings, wondering offerals. What the fuck is wrong with dude? Okay. You did a hell of a job on the Botana Organics read. For it being the first time you saw it.
Yeah, I
optimized benefits, optimal benefits is a fucking tongue twister while you're dude.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, you know what? Let me try to read. I practiced my version, what I had to do,
right,
4 or 5 times. Fucked up every time. In different places.
Yeah.
And I think I nailed it this time.
Yeah,
but that was from a lot of rehearsal, and I should have made you aware that I'm going to start throwing to you for that, that last little bit of information, because I think that sounds cool. It's cool. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like you throw it to the announcer to finish up the commercial. Right? Yeah. So had you known my intentions, that might have gone smoother.
Yeah, like if I knew I was
a little bit of prep. No, had I not tried to take a fucking nap and then had tech issues.
I was like, I told you I was enamored with your commercial. I was like, oh, he's talking to me. Just listen to what you had to say.
I appreciate that. So yeah, we drug this out to almost 20 minutes.
Yeah, it doesn't take much.
No, it doesn't really take. But hey, listen, if you want to be, we're going to hear this again, but if you want to be a sponsor of the Media Virus podcast, just reach out, PML at the Media Virus podcast or the MediaVirus.com.
Yep,
MediaVirus.com. Reach out to us, PML, or reach out to Matty. I'll charge you more, but that's okay. We would really appreciate the boost of confidence it would come with people saying, hey, we like what you're doing.
Yeah.
It would probably be more, hang on, you know what?
No, what?
I want to take this off. I'm going to get back on the screen, right? And I'm going to look real, like earnest.
Okay.
And go, hey, if you want to advertise the Media Virus podcast, just PML at themediavirus.com, and we'll do a great job.
Promise.
How's that sound? Does that sound all right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, why don't you run the outro and let's get the fuck out of here?
All right. Here it goes. This episode of the Media Virus Podcast is brought to you by 302-46 Voice. That's 302-46 Voice. If you want my voice on your project, dial 302-46 Voice today. Don't forget to check out our sister show on the Media Virus Podcast Network, Stepmoms Without Children. Join Ricky Rockdef as she takes a deep dive into the fascinating people she meets and thinks that you should meet too. Find Stepmoms Without Children at themediavirus.com, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your fine podcasts. Special thanks to mysportsreports.com and delawaresports.com, delivering regional sports coverage straight to your devices via stream and podcast. Learn more at mysportsreports.com and delawaresports.com. If you wish to sponsor the Media Virus Podcast, email your contact information to pml@themediavirus.com with the subject line sponsor, or leave us a message at 646-VIRUS01. On behalf of the infection team and our feckless leader, Matty Rockdef, I'm the Reverend Professor Mike Litoris, coming from to you live high atop Uncle Butch Studios, with one hand firmly on the pulse and the other clawing for a shred of sanity. This has been the Media Virus Podcast. We'll be back next week. Find us at themediavirus.com, on social media, or download us now from your favorite podcast platform. And I'll try to remember